morning. I am currently heading down to one of our fields to see if they spread lime yet. I'm not positive. I know the lime piles were delivered. The payloader was there. I don't know if they've started spreading the lime yet. I'm going to go check that. And then when I get back, I believe I'm going to pull the fertilizer wagon off the little tractor, the loader tractor, and grab a chainsaw, and we're going to clean up some field edges. We have some down trees around a few fields around the home farm that need to be cleaned up. So I'm going to go cut some trees and move some logs and use the grapple. I'd say they're spreading it. Looks like half that pile's gone already. Cool beans. Now, for some of you that don't know what the lime does, over time your soil can be very acidic, and what the lime does is when we soil sample, and it'll tell us what the soil needs as far as fertilizer and how our pH balance is and everything in the soil. And when it calls for lime, that's when we spread lime. And what lime does, lime neutralizes the soil and takes that acidic or acid out of the soil, and it helps the plants absorb nutrients better. It makes the spray work better on killing weeds and things like that. So basically that's why we lime fields. You can't just lime a field and expect plants to grow. You still need to fertilize, but liming a field neutralizes it, neutralizes the acids in the soil to make the fertilizer work better. Does that make sense? They are spreading, I don't know exact number, but it's close to 200 tons of lime over several of our fields. There's a lot of fields they're not doing because it doesn't call for it, but several of our fields do call for it. I just got off the phone with the seed dealer. They're bringing out our corn seed. So this is a big day. It's always a big day when seed starts being delivered. All right, looky here, looky here. That's our corn seed for this year. We're planting about 200 acres, give or take 10 or 15 acres. There's a few fields that we are going to be planting sections of the field, and we're kind of just guesstimating on how many acres are going to be planted, but it's right around the 200 acre mark. It's more than we planted last year, and I'm kind of thinking we might be planting even more next year, but one of the bags are ripped. I'm gonna have to get some duct tape on that. That stuff's expensive. You don't want to lose any of it. Like it never happened. But on occasion, it happens. If you accidentally poke it with a fork or whatever, I mean, bags rip open. Not a big deal. Okay. I'm gonna put some gas on the chainsaw and bar oil, and then we're going to go do man stuff, and we're going to move trees with machinery. So this is problem tree number 1. I farm right up to about this line right here. So we need to cut her back there and push it all back onto the neighbor's property where it's supposed to be. Alright, now let's attempt to work this grapple one-handed. Oh, that thing works pretty slick. I gotta say, I'm impressed with that grapple. With the exception of a couple sticks, it pretty much cleaned most of everything up. It did a good job. All right, I've got like 4 more trees to do like that, and then we'll head back to the farm. I'm gonna set you guys down so I can blow through these. We're gonna put corn in this field, and I know there was a couple big rocks from when they injected the manure into this field. They brought up some monster rocks. So I figured I'd run out here with this loader and remove the rocks out of the field. And as I'm driving around in the field, it's really dry. Like, we're probably a couple days away from dry enough to work ground. I don't know if it's ready to plant yet. I don't feel the ground temperatures up yet, but the only way to tell that is to actually stick a thermometer in the dirt. All right, I'm officially at a standstill. I'm waiting for parts for the planter. That I need to get freed up. I'm waiting for parts for the well so I can wash that out. I'm waiting for parts for this truck so I can get it out of here. And we're waiting for the weather to dry and warm up. So I'm kind of in a waiting game right now. So I'm going to take off right now. It's, I don't know, 4 o'clock. And I'm going to go pick up a couple parts for the wife's new toy that I bought her. And then, I don't know, maybe her and I will go for a ride in it. That's going to be a whole different video. But at any rate, thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.